Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. I will be speaking to you today about the 6 major universal perspectives of our species in its totality. There are 2 main categories of perspectives, mechanical and life. These 2 perspectives contain every sub-perspective, viewpoints, values, ideas, ideals, interpretations, vantage points, advantage points, ways of looking at something, versions, etc. Everything, own everything, about everything, own everything. All inclusive, total, omni, cosmos, universal. We'll deal with our species here and its 6 major universal perspectives and the mechanisms that produces every perspective of every individual of our kind that has been, is now, and shall be. There are expansive perspectives. These are expansive perspectives. Every human being is as he and she is because every individual is the product of the biological individual times their environments. That includes human, social, cultural environments, ecological environments, and universe environments. There are 5 major categories to all there is, omni inclusively. Number 1, fundamentals. Number 2, the heavens. Number 3, earth. 4, life. And 5, our species. We'll deal with our species. Now, please look at this. Hold on for a few seconds, please. I'm going to move the camera. Now, to continue, please look at this. As I was stating, there are 5 major categories to all things. We will start with D, life sciences. The life sciences of all life is 1, compositional. Number 2, a gestalt. That means whole. 3, ecological. 4, developmental evolution. And 5, taxonomic. Then we go to our species, because once you get to number 5, taxonomic, you will find the name of our species, which is E, the next and 5th largest category of all things. Our species, sciences and demons. Sciences means to know, to have knowledge of. The word demon in its original meaning is to know, to have knowledge of. Divine, to have divine knowledge. Also to be a benevolent, that means a good and moral guiding spirit. We will go to E now. Our species, sciences and demons contain 3 major headings. Number 1, biological, everything inclusive in biological, sociological, and culturological. Now, let's continue. Please look at this again. We will go to the life sciences. As you can see, compositional, gestalt, ecological, developmental, evolutionary, taxonomic. We will start here at number 5, taxonomic, and arrive at our species. The taxonomic category under all life sciences is A, life, realms, C, super kingdoms. Hold on, please. I am not going to read everything you see, because I will let you go ahead and stop the video any way you wish and read this amount of information. D, domain, we are talking about the life itself, the taxonomic categories of life: E, kingdom; phyla, class; order, family; genus, species. When we get to species, this is where we find our species. And our species is sciences and demons. Now, our species, sciences and demon, biological, sociology, and culturology. With biological, our species contains developmental evolution, ecology, medical, genetics, general human biology, primatology, and biosociology. Now we'll go to sociology. Number 2, please read these as you see them on your video, on your screen. That's the first 5. Here is 6 through 22. You will find about 25 social divisions in sociology books. Here, I have made certain that every single thing about our species sociology is taken into consideration, unlike what you have in sociology books. No matter what level those sociology books may be, it does not contain everything social about our species. So from 23 to 38, please stop your video at any place and read this list, which contains everything about our species along from 23 through 38. And now we will go to 39 through 49. All the way from his story and her story, all the way down to social solutions. Now we will go to culturology. Remember, our species is made of 5 major divisions, which are biology, sociology, and culturology. Culturology from 1 through 16. When you go through culture, you find approximately 25 of these categories. Here you will find every category that the human race is into when it comes to culture. Here is 17 through 36. Through 36. And you start with her story, his story, down to folklore and mythology. Here is 37 through 43. This is culturology. Biology of our species, sociology of our species, and culturology of our species. 37 through 43. Cultural spirituality. And we arrive at the 6 major universal. You can stop your video at any time and read this whole list of divisions that all the culture is composed of in its totality. Now, the 6 major universal perspectives of our species totality: biological, sociological, culturological. We will start with biology. Its 2 major divisions: biosociology, bioculturology. We will go to sociology now. Its 2 major divisions: social biology, social culturology. We will go to number 3, culturology. Its 2 major divisions: cultural biology, cultural sociology. This here is the 6 major universal perspectives of our species. Now, we will take from sociology number 11. Number 11 is social institutions. Hold on, please. Now, with social institutions, there are 2 methods of which human beings use to do every single thing they do. That's mechanical methods and 2 social methods. Social methods are called institutions. Institutions. An institution is the totality of all social methods by which human beings do every single thing they do. And here are the 12 institutions: family, spiritual, law, art, political, medical, mass media, education, religion, poverty, economics, and science. When you are born in a family, at that point you start to be indoctrinated into these forms, with these forms. This is how you get to be the product that you have become, by socialization, by indoctrination, by acculturation, which means that other cultural material from another culture comes into your culture and you learn those things. Socialization, indoctrination, acculturation, inculturation of your own culture, social embedding, invention of a self. That is what you believe yourself to be. It is an invention, a social invention. It is not real. But you believe it to be real because of all of these processes. Invention of a self, instilling of ideals and values, also brainwashing and so forth. Even though brainwashing is not put here, consider it to be there. These are the 12 institutions, universal institutions of humanity. And you are, with these methods, you are with these methods in each one of these institutions. You fulfill, you are given family values, spiritual values, law. You are given art values and creativity. As you grow, you are given political values, medical values. Mass media floods your brain in every way. You are educated and so forth. You are given religious values. All of these processes are inside of each one of these. And you are the product of that. Okay, and the product of these creates what's called a psyche. It creates what's called a mind. The mind is a social process given to you, so to speak, through the totality of all of those methods just seen. Hold on, please. I just dropped my thing. Now, let's continue with that. Even with that, you are given a psyche, and a mind, which gives you each of the four below. Have 3 levels of depth, each one of them. You are given an identification, such as a self. This self is internalized society. All the people you have ever met and all the things you have did in association with all other humans. Also, it gives you an internalized culture. This is all inside of your system, and wherever you go, you carry this with you. Second, it gives you thoughts. Thoughts are patternized, internalized symbolisms in every form. Also, it is internalized others and internalized echo environments, the environment you are in geographically and so forth. Also, it gives you what's called feelings. Feelings are internalized actions and reactions from thoughts throughout your total biosystem. And with the identification, the thoughts and feelings, number 4, it gives you what's called emotions. Emotions are the deepest actions and reactions from the feelings and thoughts, from the totality of all the rest that you have been handed. Now, I would like to thank everyone for listening and watching, and please have a fine day.